Okay, what's up everybody? It's your girl Bray here. Back with another video. It's been a while, like 6 months, but hey, I'm back. So, today I'll be talking about how God explains to us and how he says that we are enough. A lot of times people will come across you and they will just talk about you and they will just tell you that you can't do certain things. Like, they'll tell you that you're not enough to do certain things, and I just want you to know that you better not listen to them, because if it's not positive, then it's not of God. So that's all I have to say for the intro. Now let me just jump right into it. So obviously I said the topic is talking about being enough. I was on my way home probably like just an hour ago. I just got back to school, but I was on my way back home and I was just asking God to just tell me like what I was supposed to say in this video, because I was just nervous and getting back into my channel because it's been so long. So I didn't think that I could just hop back into it, but here I am. So I asked him to just lead me in this message tonight and just take the lead. So when I was thinking about the word enough, the words that came across to me were, I got my journal. I always have my journal on me. But the words that came across me when I think about enough is eternally, never overpowering, uniqueness, genuinely good-hearted. So I just want you guys to think on that and think about what that means to you, because it can mean so many different things. Like, to me, honestly, when I think about that, I just think about it being so deep. Like, it's something that God says about me that, I can't really describe it, because I just know, like, God says that I'm eternally never overpowering, and that my heart is unique, and that I'm genuinely good-hearted. Like, I don't know, but that's what it means to me. So when I was talking to God in the car on the way here, he was just telling me like that I needed to encourage his people and tell his people that they are enough and they are good enough, because he says that you're good enough. And not because I'm telling you you're good enough, or like somebody else is telling you you're good enough, but because God is saying that you are enough. Like, he made you in his perfect image. Like, just take a minute, look. Imagine the most prettiest thing that you've ever seen on this earth. Like, I don't know about you, but when I went to New Mexico, I thought the mountains were the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was really sitting there and I was thinking like, wow, my God, the God that created me, created these mountains. And they're so beautiful, and it's just crazy because, like, if God can make those mountains and he can make you, like, just think about that, because that is so powerful, and it's just something that just to think about. So back to it. God just wants you guys to share his love. Like, for those of you that know God, that are close to God, he just wants y'all to just continue to build others up and continue to show others the love. Like, if God can bring you from this, then he can bring other people from that, and other people need to know. So you better be out there sharing what God did for you, because I know if I can do it, then you can do it. Okay, so my next thing is, we need to be encouraging our brothers and sisters instead of breaking them down. My question is, how and why? Why do we tear each other down when we come from the same creator? The creator that made those beautiful mountains in New Mexico, the ocean in Miami, all this beautiful stuff, he created us in his image to make us perfect just as he is. So I just want to know, like, why? Like, why try to tear each other down when you can be building each other up? Just a thought. I feel like we should be building each other up, telling each other at least every day, like, don't let your friends tell themselves that they are ugly, because I know for me, when my friends say that they're ugly, I'll be ready to fight them, because in my opinion, you might not look like everyone else, but you're still beautiful. Like, you're yourself. Like, you're unique. God made you perfect for you, not for them, not for Instagram, not for Twitter. Boy, you're pretty on your own. So you better recognize. Gosh. And another thing is, just because you might not be, just because, I'm gonna have to crop this out, but just because you're African American, you're Caucasian, you're Asian, whatever you may be, just because you're that doesn't make you any less of a person. And it doesn't mean that what the world says about you is true, because God made each and every person different for a reason. If he would have made everybody the same, like the same color, we would, boy, nothing would be like, nothing, it just wouldn't be okay. Like, I mean, not saying that it is okay now, but just saying, like, we're different, and we're different for a reason. So why would we want to change the reason that God made when we can just live the life that God made? Duh. Okay, so if anything that the world says, anything that the world tries to tell you, make you believe that you are, and they try to put you down, like, for instance, like, on Instagram, I see, like, all I see are these couples, like, and the world tries to make you believe that if you're not as happy as them, like, if you're not posting pictures of your love, like, the person that you're with, then you're not happy. Like, you don't have to post on social media to be happy. Like, that's your business. So you should, if you feel like posting your loved one, no, like, I'm not trying to talk bad about you, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to look on social media and try to compare your life to social media thinking that that's how your life should be. Your life is different, and your life is important. Gosh, that's just another topic we're gonna have to get into, because I feel like social media gives you different expectations, but in reality, you shouldn't be focused on the expectations of Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. You should be focused on the what is the word? You should be focused on what God made you to be. Like, don't compare your life to others. Compare your life to you, how you want to be. And if you don't know how you want to be, then just ask God to, like, guide you in the path of where you're supposed to be. You feel me? Okay, good. Glad you feel me. Just lastly, the last thing I gotta say is, just because you like him or just because you like her doesn't make you any less of a person. If you like who you like, don't let anyone tell you that you're worthless because you like what you like. Like, they didn't make you, God did. So why are you worried about what they say about you? It's not they don't have the final say of how you live your life. God does. So that's all I gotta say about that. And I feel like you should be happy in your own body. You should be happy with your own self, because in reality, none of these people that put you down are really they don't even matter. I'm sorry, but they don't even matter, because in the end, it's what God says about you. It's not what the world says. And honestly, I just can't. I just cannot right now. I just can't. So, on my way home, back to my story about on my way home. So, on my way home, when I was asking God, like, hey, God, like, just like, tell me what I'm supposed to be talking about. Tell me what you want me to tell your people. Because I know it's been a long time. I know, like, I haven't been making my videos, and I don't know if they forgot about me. I don't know if they're not going to listen to me, but for the most part, I mean, I still have my subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll put the link below. Share it and get the word out, because somebody has to hear somebody needs to know what I have to say. And I'm just here to build everyone up. I'm not much of a person that likes to just ask for attention, but I mean, if God leads people to me, I want to help in the way that I can, in the best way. So go ahead, subscribe, all that, you know what I'm saying. We'll edit this out later, because, wow. And yeah, you weren't made by accident. Like, I know sometimes in life people will tell you, they will just try to tear you down and tell you like, hey, like, you were made by accident. Your parents might tell you like, we didn't mean to have you. You weren't made. We didn't mean to have you. You're accident. Like, your parents will tell you that, and it will be your own family that tells you the worst things. But if you ask God if you were an accident and he says no, he's always gonna say no because you weren't an accident. Boy, we're gonna edit this video good because this is too much. Anyways, like I was saying, God made you for a purpose, and it may take you some time to realize what your purpose is, but I promise you, you have a purpose, and you're not, God hasn't forgot about you. Just because you haven't seen things move in the way you want them to move doesn't mean that God isn't working behind the scenes. So just keep that in mind, because I want you guys to know, like, you need to understand that you are enough. You were made to be enough. You will always be enough. No matter what people say about you, you are more than enough. Like, if God couldn't bring you to the situation that you're in right now, if he couldn't bring you through it, he wouldn't have brought you to it. Like, you got it. Boy, you got big muscles. Like I said in my other video, biggest muscles I've seen around town. So really, God has your back. Like, he's always going to be there for you. He's always going to listen to you. You need to vent about something, just start talking. Like, just say, God, like, I need you to heal this. I need you to show me that I am enough. I need you to just help me. And he's right there. He's just waiting on you to say the words. And boom, there he is, right at your doorstep. So, as you guys know, I always have a Bible verse for my videos. And today, to conclude this video with the Bible verse, this is the Bible verse I have for you guys. This might not make sense, but it's fine. So fine. So, the Bible verse I found was Romans 8:39. And it says, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from God's love. So, that Bible verse to me means that no matter anything that people tell you, anything that God created that tries to tell you that you're not enough and that tries to separate you from his love, boy, you better tell that to skedaddle, because really, they don't know what they're talking about. Nothing you do, nothing you say can separate you from the love God has for you. And I feel like that is so important in any situation, because you need to know how much God truly loves you. Because if you weren't enough, he wouldn't have died on the cross for you. He wouldn't forgive you every time you sin. He just wouldn't. Like, you just have to understand. I want you to catch this in your glove, because God loves you so much that he died for you. He sent his son on that cross. All them beats, all them whips, like, he took that for you and for your sins. So don't you ever think that you aren't enough when you are. Just think about what God did for you. Think about what Jesus did on the cross. Like, you got to remember that. I challenge you guys to just go closer to God. Just keep asking God to lead you to where you're supposed to be, because I know there's always room for growth. Like, it doesn't matter where you are in life, but God is going to use you and he's going to work for you. So you better do that, and you better keep watching my videos, because I promise I'm coming back. I'm making a comeback, and I'm here to help. So go ahead, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Tell me how you feel about this video. It's a little rusty, but we're going to be working on it. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Catch me next time at the next video. Deuces!